guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am doing this makeup look right here. This is kind of a prom inspired look and I'm honestly really considering using this for my prom makeup. Actually, I have done this look twice and every time I do it, it looks better and better. So I think I might do this because it looks pretty good. If you guys want to see how I got this look, go ahead and just keep on watching this video. Alright, so I already did one eye off camera, as you can tell, and I'm honestly really impressed with how this looks. I really like these lashes. They're actually from Dodo Lashes. It's the first time ever wearing them, and I think they're super gorgeous. So I'm just going to go ahead and get into the tutorial and do it on this eye. I am using the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. Sorry for the noise. Yes, the Rose Gold palette. It's a little scuffy right now, but I'm only using 3 shades in this look. Yes, only 3, believe it or not. I am only going to be using the shade Bay right here, and then I'm also going to be using Sandalwood right here. Oh wait, sorry guys, 4 shades. I'm using Henna, the shade Henna, next to Man Eater. Last shade is called Cocoa. So I'm using those shades. That's literally it, besides one other shadow from Bare Minerals, which we will get to later. So I'm just gonna start off by doing my first shade, which is Bay, the very, very light color. I'm taking a big fluffy brush and not tapping off because I want, oh, I forgot to prime my eyelids. Hold up, sorry guys. Okay, now taking the shade Bay. I'm not tapping this off, I'm just packing this on. More working it on the upper part of my eyelid, that way I keep it nice and bright up there. Alright, now taking the same fluffy brush, I'm going into Sandalwood, which is that nice light dark brown. Tapping it off, I am going into my crease. And I'm kind of patting it in and then blending it. I am going to be dragging this eyeshadow a little bit farther down here. That way there's no empty space. I usually haven't done this before, but I recently realized like, oh, there is empty space. I should probably put eyeshadow there. So I've been doing that recently and it honestly has helped a lot. It sounds kind of dumb, but some things you just don't think about. Okay, so that's looking pretty good to me. I'm gonna go into Henna now with a smaller condensed brush, and I'm gonna work it more in the outer corner, first patting it and then blending it. So believe it or not, we are ready to cut the crease. It is very, very simple. You can make it more dramatic and maybe add like a darker shade of brown, but I honestly really like the way how it's so simple over here and it's not too crazy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut my crease. I am using this new brush from Anastasia. It's in number 12 and it's like a rounded brush and I really like it for cutting my crease. So if you want to know what I'm cutting my crease with, that is it, as well as my concealer, obviously. Going over the cut crease, I am using this eyeshadow palette. Not a palette, it's like a little eyeshadow pot. I'm using Cultured Pearl. It is this really nice, pretty color. Let's see if it'll focus. Alright, so it's really nice. It's such a light, it honestly looks like a light white, kind of a hint of pink in it, and it has a lot of sparkles. It's so pretty. So I think this will be perfect for brightening my inner corner. So I'm just going to pat that in. Now, if you want, you could use setting spray for while you are tapping this onto your eyeshadow. I'm sorry, onto your concealer. I just personally don't, because the concealer is already sticky enough in my opinion. I mean, if you work fast, I think it'll be fine. But of course, if you want the extra bling, you can always do that as well. Alright, so that looks really good to me. Now, we obviously have to blend these two colors together because that would be a little crazy if you didn't. So I am just going to take this condensed brush, fluffy brush that I used for the last two colors, sandalwood and, henna and cocoa. And I'm just going to blend and use the excess of my eyeshadow and see if that does much. And that honestly did a good job for me. I didn't have to work with it too much. I'm taking the big fluffy brush that I used from earlier and just kind of going back and forth. Now I'm going to add a little bit more of sandalwood. Alright, now I'm going back in with this color on the edges. And then blending out again. So now I'm going to go in with this small brush. It's by BH Cosmetics. This is it. It came in a big set. And I am going to use this to further define my cut crease. So I'm going to take the color Sandalwood, just on the tip of the brush. And I'm going to outline the top part of the cut crease. So where the brown and the concealer meet, I'm just going to define it a bit more. I'm going to go in with Henna, which is the next darker shade. Doing the same thing. The next step I'm going to do is to put the gold on the inner part, well, just the cut crease really, the cut crease. So the glitter I am using is by Urban Decay. This is the Heavy Metal in Midnight Cowboy. So I'm just gonna outline it. So I have this tiny brush. The name isn't even on it anymore, but it's so tiny, but yet so easy to glide. I use this to kind of clean up the mistakes I made with the glitter. That way the glitter is very confined and it stays in that nice straight line that I'm sure everyone is trying to get, but it's almost impossible because let's be real, it's glitter. But this does make the process a lot easier because while the glitter is still wet, you can still kind of clean it up with this. So I highly recommend getting one of these type of brushes if you want to do this look or if you ever want to achieve a look like this. The next step is going to be eyeliner. I am using the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. This is so funny, I just found out that it's waterproof. Makes sense why it stays all day, but yeah, it's waterproof. So I actually kind of have a nice short, well, this is not really short, but it's a good length for me. I think it's a little bit thicker than I maybe typically would go for, but I think it's kind of nice because the look isn't too crazy, so I think it kind of goes well with it, if that makes sense. So just do eyeliner the way that you normally feel comfortable with, or you can do the way I did this. Alright, so the next step I'm gonna do is measure these eyelashes. This is my first time wearing them, so I want to make sure that they're the right length for me. And they're a little big. If anyone was wondering, these are Dodo lashes in the style D318. Alright, so while I'm waiting for my lash glue to dry, I'm gonna curl my lashes and then apply mascara. I'm gonna go back in with that shadow from Bare Minerals and take some and put it in my inner corner. And then I'm also gonna take some on my brow bone. And we are going to apply this baby. Alright, so now that both eyes are done, I'm actually gonna do my face off camera. And then I'm gonna be back so that we can do the lower lash line as well as the eyeshadow on the lower lash line as well. So stay tuned for that. Okay guys, I finished with my face makeup. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and finish my eyes. So going back into the Huda Beauty palette, I'm gonna use Sandalwood to kind of go all over. I'm gonna make a funny face. I apologize. I cannot do this step without making a funny face, so just a warning. Today I'm using Lash Domination by Bare Minerals as my lower lash line. Okay, and for lips, I am going to be using Makeup Forever in 103. I'm going to be lining my lips because I honestly don't have a lot to work with, so I'm going to line them. This is the Sephora one. It's obviously very loved, as you can tell. This one is in Pink Beige, number 13. Alright, now going in with Makeup Forever. And that is the completed look. I really am considering using this for my prom look coming up. I think the only thing I would change is probably the lashes. Even though I really love these in this style, I just don't want it to be too much. But if you guys like it and you think it's okay, I would love to hear your suggestions in the comments down below, because I am honestly really considering doing this for prom. And if you guys like the lashes or you think I should go down a bit, please let me know. I would love to hear your feedback on this look. And with that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing prom season if you're going, having fun trying dresses on, maybe doing your friend's makeup and hair. It's all a really fun experience, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!
We were born to die.